everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dogcraft. My name is Stacy, and I am joined, as always, by the Minecraft versions of my real-life dogs, Molly, and, I think Paige is downstairs. But we do have the squirrel still here in the tree. And we have a lot of Dalmatians, actually, that have invaded our house down here. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I think that they're glitching down from the ceiling, and they're staying down here on this floor. So that's a little bit problematic. Alright, we're going to go ahead actually though and head up to the Dalmatian plantation. I have my cookies, and we're going to be adding another pup to our ever-growing brood of Dalmatians that apparently are going to take over this house eventually. And we're going to be doing something a little bit differently actually from now on in Dogcraft. A couple little changes to announce today. I am breeding Pongo and Perdita, and the change is that I am not going to be adding the name to the signs every single episode. I'm probably going to once a month come in and name and add the names to the signs, but we'll still be creating a new Dalmatian every single, or breeding, not creating, every single episode. It's just that I'm going to add the names later, and that's because with the holidays coming up, I'm probably going to be going out of town for a few days out of the month, and I can continue to do Dogcraft if I do it this way. It's just better to not have to add the names, because I don't want to have to think of who to add in advance if I'm filming them in advance. So it's all kind of technical, boring stuff. But anyway, the names will get added eventually. Just not right when I name the pup. But let's name this pup. So this pup is actually going to be named Red, and he is named Red after my friend Tiffany, also known as Cupquake, after her husband. And that's because I was actually recording Diversity 2 with Cupquake the other day, and Red mentioned that he is a big fan of Molly, and that he wants to meet Molly in real life, which I hope will definitely happen soon. And he had seen the vlog that I did from Molly's perspective and really liked it and thought that she was a cute dog. And so I thought it's only appropriate that we have Pupquake here in the Dalmatian plantation, that we need to add Puppy Red. So welcome, Red. I'm glad you're a fan of Molly. All right, let's go ahead now and head on down. I'm going to go put my cookies back. I don't know what to do about these Dalmatians, guys. Should I try to get them back up, or should I add like another area? I'm not really sure. Anyway, okay, so let's head on down to the art gallery though first and take a look at the art that we have gotten from last week's episode. Episode 60 of Dogcraft was titled Brainy Basil. I got a couple of Maisie in the bird bath in the bunny garden. This is when I found that Wink had 35 biscuits in his puppy pack. This is Molly looking out the window at the squirrel. This is a close-up of the actual squirrel saying Molly is teasing me. This is when I discovered that Croissant has gone missing. This is a missing poster for Nilla. We seem to have a lot of missing animals. This is when Basil got her super speed ability. She was struck by lightning a few episodes ago, and so this person drew her with a lightning bolt, another more lightning bolts on the end of Basil. This is one that I got that is just of me with Molly and Paige, and I think possibly Wafer or Nilla. This one is so cool. So there's a glass of milk in the middle with my logo with the blue and white stripes and a foxtail, and then you have all of my different series. You've got Dogcraft up at the top with the names of all the different animals. Then you've got Shelter and Typewriter. I don't know if you've checked out those series, but those are some of my favorite non-Minecraft series that I've done. You've got Diversity with I Has Cupquake, The Cube, Bookcraft, and The Long Dark. And this is actually a perfect segue to another little mini announcement for the episode, which is that I'm going to start featuring artwork from other series in this series, because this is the only series where I have an art gallery in my home, and so it just makes the most sense that if I see a particular drawing from another one of my series that I really, really want to highlight and shout out, that I'll just go ahead and do so here. So with that said, this first one is amazing. This is from Bookcraft, where I built the globe house from the 21 balloons. You see the train track that I've built in the background and the mesa. And then this one is just a recreation of the cover of the 21 balloons, which is the first book that I'm building things out of in the series. This one is actually from the last episode where I went to the Nether and I got glowstone dust, and the glowstone dust looked like little bees. This one's from Try, which I haven't posted in a while, but I plan to finish. This is from Diversity with Cupquake when we were the Snoopy Maids. And then this one is from The Long Dark, which has actually turned into a much longer series on my channel than I ever anticipated, but a lot of you are really, really enjoying it. All right, so actually I need to eat some strawberries. Hello, Everest. How are you? So in today's episode, we are going to be starting a project that I mentioned in the last episode, which is that I need a home for all of my, oh, hello, Paige, all of my wolves. As you can see, my wolf pack has been growing so much in this series. It started off mostly with just Wink, and then we had Everest and Noah. Now we've picked up Addison, and now our lightning bolt Basil. We've got a lot of dogs. And I was talking about needing, or I think maybe it was in the Halloween episode, I was talking about needing a home for them. And so many people left wonderful suggestions. One of the ideas was to do it in this room. However, I think it's a bit small to place all of the beds and the food bowls in it. And also, if we ever add more wolves, it would get really, really cramped. So we're still thinking of a use for this room. We don't have one yet. But this isn't the right place for a wolf den. I also really like the idea of doing like a cave, like maybe out there somewhere we could do like a cave. The only problem with that is that I kind of wanted it to be connected to my house because the wolves are with me so much in the series on all of the, the things that we do around the property here. In the future, I think we're going to be doing things, farther out towards like that forest over there, or like going on other adventures. I'm particularly excited to go on adventures with Basil now, because since Basil has like the super speed that he got in the last episode, Basil, show your super speed. Come on. Basil. Oh, there he is. See how fast? Why did I say there he is? I want to go on adventures with Basil because she can completely keep up with me. Remember when I would take Wink on adventures and he would like go missing, or I'd have to carry him on my head so that he didn't like lag behind and then get lost for a few days? Well, Basil, she can keep up. Anyway, there's a little glimpse of, they're going down already. So this is, I think Addison just pushed Wink down the stairs. So I was thinking, okay, if I want to add the area in my house, a lot of other people suggested the rooftop garden, which again is just simply too small and also kind of hard to get to. I need somewhere that is going to be very convenient for at the beginning of my episodes to say, let's go get the wolves. I don't want to leave them over in the bark because, they're really part of my family. Like the bark dogs are part of the family as well, but in a different kind of a way. These guys are with me all the time, like Molly and Paige. So I wanted them to be here, but I needed to be able to access them quickly. And so we're adding them down here. All right, this is a big change. When I built this house, sorry, I'm talking a lot in today's episode, but when I built this house, I really didn't think of, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit small, maybe, is what I'm trying to say for a Minecraft house. Like a lot of other Minecraft channels, their homes are like these amazing mansions. And, my home is big, but it's kind of, there's just not that much room to grow it. It's kind of set in its ways. But the basement is somewhere where I could expand it. And an idea came to me that I just couldn't even believe I hadn't thought of it before, for how to expand our Dogcraft house. in a really, really big way. So that is what we're going to be doing today. All right, guys, let's go check it out. They haven't seen this either. You guys are seeing it too. So close your eyes. I'm going to come down the stairs. You can open them in 3, 2, 1. Bam. So you don't see very much right now, but basically I added this wall of birchwood. Back here. Come on in, guys. So this is our storeroom. It looks about the same. I just added the birchwood walls, and I think it's nice. It kind of continues the theme of the zigzaggy floor. But this over here is the secret thing. By the way, we have a drip in our ceiling. I think this is from the waterfall that I put in by the bunny garden. So that's not great. But this is the area that I'm excited to show you guys. This is pretty much the only direction because we've got chests on all these walls. And I mean, I guess we could extend, like if we were coming down the stairs, technically we could put like a door right here and like go that way. But other than that, it's kind of awkward to like come down here and then turn immediately. This was kind of the most natural thing to me, and it's totally changed the basement. So I'm going to go through the door, but I bet you're wondering what this painting is doing here. So you are going to find out right now. Here we go. Oh, come on in. Come to the back. Look at this. They're stuck. 2 of them are stuck. It's a doggy door. I made a doggy door. So the way, Noah got in. So the way that this works, did a wolf just glitch into the wall over there? I don't think so. Do I have all of you guys? 1. It's hard to keep them all. Look at that. Did you see that? They go through it. So this is actually a painting, obviously. I'm so excited. Like this is, I've never seen anyone do this before in Minecraft. I mean, of course I've seen people make secret rooms. Ooh, thunderstorm. As I was saying, of course I've seen people make secret rooms with paintings before, but I've never seen someone make a doggy door, so to speak, out of it. So this is just, all you have to do to make this is to, have a clear block of wood and then put a sign right there. And then from this angle, I don't want to break it because it will take me forever to get the right painting back. But from this angle, you just spawn the painting in on the signpost on the edge of the... That's so cool, guys. Okay, yeah, a wink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is so cool. It's working a lot better than I thought it would. I didn't bring the dogs down here to test it out. I assumed it would work, but it looks so much cooler than I thought it would. So basically, when we come through here, we have this little room. But this isn't going to be... I'm sorry, I just can't get over how awesome this dog door is. This isn't going to be it, for the room here. What we can do now is essentially endless. We can go in any direction. And so that's what I kind of wanted to do today, was start digging this space out. Sorry for the rain noises, but I'm not really sure exactly. I mean, this is opening up a whole new kind of perspective for how I think about my home. Like, do I want to add more rooms, or do I just want like a wolf room in the future? Would I want, more dogs in here? Would I want like a puppy playroom? Would I want, I don't know. I can have anything. But the basic idea is that somehow this will extend, and we'll either have like, the wolf room will either just be this room maybe, and that might be it. Honestly, I don't know if I need tons of other rooms. I might just make this a gigantic wolf room. Like maybe this is the hallway, but then from here now it like opens up possibly like into a bigger space. Because I definitely want the wolves to have room to run around. And like I said, once you put in like 5 beds, 5 food dishes, I suppose I could just have 1 food dish. But even still, all of that stuff takes up space and it kind of starts to look cluttered. And you want them to be able to run all the way around. But the goal, and I was so excited when I thought about this. Actually, let's go outside, I think, to talk about this. But I don't want to go outside in the rain. All right, guys, let's... You know what? Actually, I was looking in this chest. I have a bed. let's put an extra bed down in here. Why not? Just for now. We can put it just like right here. And I can sleep. And then we can go outside and I can show you what I'm talking about. What I think would be super cool and super practical is, so like I start off the day and, you know, I do my routine of going to the Dalmatian plantation, looking at the art. Then instead of going out the front door, I can come downstairs, get any supplies that I need. Paige, you know, you really need to come back upstairs because you're going to run out. So please come up. Oop, Basil came up. Come on, Paige. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oop, come here, come here, come here, come here. There. Oh, nope. There. I don't think you're leashed to me anymore. Are you? I can't tell. I can never tell. But I think Paige would be following me if she was still leashed to me. Alright, guys, we can go outside now. I want to show them. Do I have a shovel? Yeah, I do have a shovel on me. Okay, so quickly, I thought of this, and I was so excited when I thought of it. So, when you come over here to the bark, I don't know if you guys ever remembered that I built this, like, up here on the second level. When you're up here, then when you come all the way to the end, I built this, like, staircase right here. But I was super unhappy with how it looks. Like, I just don't like this. This is not really, like, it's just kind of a weird, I use slabs, and then I use stairs, and then it kind of just does this weird thing. And it's just not, this whole corner right here, I'm not super satisfied with how it turned out. And I've always wanted to kind of make it a project to like fix it a little bit and figure out how to make it better. So what I was thinking actually is that I would dig down and somehow basically when you go through that secret room, you would eventually hit a staircase that would bring you right up into the bark and the agility course and over on this side of like the school and the Quonset and everything. So you can literally get into my house two ways. You can go to the front door, or you'll be able to get down here and go through like the bottom wolf area. And that's just like super practical because then I could bring dogs. Like if I need to bring a dog into the house, I could just bring them this way and go down, which is amazing. I'm just not really sure how. I didn't really think of how to dig the tunnel initially, or how far down I was. So that's going to be tough. I'm going to have to somehow connect the two, and I'm not really sure how. So if I come over here to behind like the biscuit barkery, I can kind of see, because remember I used to have like that little glass area up here. So like this area I was poking around with like the ceiling. So like this kind of over here is where we are. So I'm going to have to dig. It's going to have to extend quite a ways underground. Let me, oh, look at that. See, we're in. So if we come, I think we're just going to have to dig like tons this way. But then at the same time, eventually there will need to be a tunnel that kind of comes like over this way a lot to connect to the bark. So, big changes in Dogcraft. I hope you guys are happy with it. I love this doggy door. I think that this is the coolest thing. Let me see. Yep, Basil, Addison, and then the rest of them are up there. But I think it'll work out super, super well. And I guess they can go through the pressure plate if they're smart dogs. But if they're cool dogs, they'll go through the doggy door. Oh, look at that. Basil, you are so... Oh, that's so cool. So I always thought that maybe they would just come out the doggy door if I was out here because, you know, they come to me. But she just on her own turned around and went back through the painting, which I just didn't think that they would do that on their own. I didn't know if Minecraft would allow for that. but it totally did, which is awesome. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue digging my tunnel, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys are excited about my home extension, but I've got to figure out some way of making my ceiling not leak anymore. Anyway, until next time, Paige and Molly love you. Go rescue a dog.